Earthlings, what is going on? I know it's been a minute. I know y'all haven't heard from me in a while. Another YouTube video. It's actually the second take. Maybe I'll upload the first take another day, but it's the second take. I was losing daylight and I realized it looked good with the light on anyway. So, yeah, man. I just want to bring y'all this video real quick. Just tune y'all in, man. I ain't been on here in a little minute, but I got videos queued up for specific days just to keep me in the motion, man. Keep me going. But I'm gonna quit right. We just gonna jump right into it, man. We just gonna jump right into it. Tales from the past. Tales from the past. Talking about back in the day. Back in the day. Reminiscing. Reminiscing. Ain't nothing wrong with a little reminiscing. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with a good old story. Ain't nothing wrong with a good old story. We all love a good old story. Everybody know we all love a good old story. But one thing I think, I believe we should start being more amped about is the future. Being more geeked up, being more excited and more rah rah about the future. Because a lot of the time you see people light up and you see people get excited when they talk about the holes they had, whatever it is that they had back in the day. But they don't get that same when they talking about the future. And I think we should shift our energy and our feelings and our thoughts and our conversations towards the future and our excitement towards the future instead of back in the day. Because ain't nothing we could do about back in the day. Back in the day is done. Back in the day is gone. Back in the day is over. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta make sure I hit record on this hoe. I feel like I ain't hit record. Oh yeah, I did. But yeah, I feel like I think a lot of times we get caught up in back in the day and what it used to be and how it used to be and how it used to make you feel and what this person did and how this went down. But we not talking more about how we gonna take these and these advantages and advances towards said goal or said opportunity or said moment or whatever it is the case may be. We're not having more conversations about the 10-year plan, the 5-year plan, but we definitely talking about 10 years ago. We're talking about 5 years ago, but we're not talking about 10 years from now. And I'm thinking to myself, I mean, I get it, man. You know, we all love a good story, like I said. We all love a good story, and I get it. We live the past, so it's what we know. We're gonna talk about it, right? But unless somebody gonna learn something, unless you giving out some game to somebody coming in the door after you or whatever the case may be, unless you telling a good old story, then I just think it's kind of it's a waste of time, bro. It's just unproductive, you know. It's unproductive to be sitting there talking about the past versus you should be talking about your future, man. What do you want? What do you want? What do you want down the line? What you gonna get? Be excited about that. Be excited how you doing this. But the problem is we so excited about how it used to be, and we got caught up in how we felt instead of how we should be feeling and how we want to feel. We always think about how we felt, but never think about how we want to feel. And the real goal is to get to the future. The goal is to wake up tomorrow, right? Ain't the goal to get to tomorrow? The goal is to get to whether you want a million or whether you want the promotion, whether you want that new dog or whatever the hell you want. The goal is to get to the future. So we should be talking more about that and be excited for it. Man, I know y'all see people when they start talking about the past and the hoes they used to fuck or the money they was getting or whatever they was doing, they get so like, you see that light in their eyes and they get so like, oh man, like, oh, like, you know what I'm saying? They get that feeling like, ooh. But you don't see people getting that, ooh, that good feeling when they start talking about the future. And we don't have them conversations at all really much about the future, honestly. So I think we definitely need to tune in more about that. We need to be more invested in our future versus the past, man. Ain't nothing we could do about yesterday. It's done. We can right our wrongs in a way, you know. You can right your wrongs in a way, I agree. But ain't nothing we can do about that. Yesterday's yesterday. But I could do something about tomorrow. Look, you could say, look, dang, I didn't work out yesterday. I could work out today though. Can't do nothing about yesterday. Dang, I called out of work yesterday being lazy. I can go in today. Oh, somebody definitely in there, I ain't gonna lie. I'm sorry. I got off topic, my bad. Um, but yeah, I'm head on a swivel right now, you know. I'm just looking around, gotta see what's going on. But yeah, I didn't do this yesterday. I didn't take out the trash last week. Oh man, but you can do it now. Like, you didn't do this, but you can do it now. And you didn't do. If you're gonna be giving somebody some game, like somebody you telling a story to learn from your past, learn from your mistakes, okay, that's entirely different. But if you just talking about the good old days just because it make you feel good and just because you're trying to brag and boast, how is that gonna help anybody? It's gonna make you feel good, and you might look macho amongst your peers, but at what cost, really? Y'all are y'all are bragging and boasting about something that used to be, and holding rank, or trying to hold somebody on a pedestal, or equate their value to something they did versus what they're doing. Like, I don't give a damn about what you did. What are you doing today? What you do today? I'm just being real. What did you do yesterday that was so great that you couldn't do the next day or the next week? Why did you set? You telling me that was a ceiling back there? You hit a ceiling? Oh yeah. I don't even want to talk to you. You're. What are we talking about? We don't believe in ceilings. There is no ceiling. The sky's the limit, man. I say all that to say, look, if you're gonna be happy and geek, talking about the good old days, ain't nothing wrong with that. But you need to start thinking to yourself, how can I have this same geek and amp feeling when I'm talking about what I'm gonna do? How you gonna raise them kids, or how you gonna start that diet, or whatever it is that y'all gonna do in the future. I don't know, whatever it is that you got planned. Build that house or buy this whole neighborhood or whatever it is you got planned. Talk more about that. Be more invested and excited about that versus stuff that you can't change. Then that shit loud as hell. Then the things that you can't change. I see it all the time, man. I know y'all see it too. I know y'all see it all the time. We all sitting around, geek, happy, talking about the old days. But if the conversation shifted towards geeked and excited and amped about the future, I think a lot more progress and a lot more, not even just progress, man, just a lot more better conversation, honestly. Like, a lot more and more intelligent, more enlightening conversation. That's the thing. More enlightening conversation versus more entertaining conversation. Everybody got a hard dick for some entertainment, but ain't nobody got a hard dick for some knowledge. You get what I'm saying? And hey, I ain't trying to be Mr. Preach, man. Do what you want. And excuse the foul language, you know. Sorry, YouTube. I got to get my point across, shit. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, if we spent more time being excited about things that are productive in the future, then we would be more successful. We would get somewhere versus talking about the good old days. That's all I'm really here to tell y'all, man. I appreciate y'all tuning into my YouTube video. Thank y'all for tuning into my channel. Recently, I got a video coming up for y'all. Recently, I did it was kind of like a festival. It was like a music festival, but it was in DeLand, Florida. Kind of like, I don't know if I don't know y'all from everywhere, so y'all probably don't know where that is, some of y'all. But yeah, man, I got a video for that coming out, and yeah. What else? I got some videos on the back burner. I got some shorts coming. But yeah, I got some videos coming out for y'all too for my future, about some future things I'm gonna share with y'all about how I'm taking steps and plans to get ahead. Now I'm gonna share with y'all to bring y'all on my journey so y'all understand. That's the thing too. I want to say that about the past. You can get some understanding about the past from people. I will say that when people talk about how it used to be in old days, that does create an understanding amongst each other. Like, okay, that might be why you like this, because back in the day, this, and this. So there's some understanding there, and I get that. But like I said, future, man. Let's talk about the future. But yeah, I got some stuff coming for y'all, bro. Got some stuff coming for y'all. I'm excited. I really appreciate everybody tuning into my YouTube channel. I really appreciate everybody supporting me. And out there in the land, man, I met some real people. Shout out to everybody I met out there in the land. And shout out to everybody I met on the YouTube grind, man. But yeah, I love y'all, man. All right, Earthlings. See y'all on the next one.